Welcome back, everyone. Our next update is from SinglePoint Inc. It trades on the OTCQB under the symbol SING and is a renewable energy and sustainable lifestyle company that provides environmentally friendly energy efficiencies and healthy living solutions. SinglePoint is initially focused on building the largest network of renewable energy solutions and modernizing the traditional solar and energy storage model. The company is also actively exploring future growth opportunities in air purification, electric vehicle charging, solar as a subscription service, and additional energy efficiencies and appliances that enhance sustainability and a healthier life. Joining us is its CEO, Wil Ralston. Nice to see you, Wil.
You as well, Anna, and thank you to you and yourself and Emerging Growth Conference for having us on for this update here.
Wonderful. Call me back when you're ready for questions.
Awesome. That sounds great. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in for our update. My name is Wil Ralston. I am the CEO of SinglePoint Inc. Our ticker symbol is SING. Really wanted to come back on the show here to discuss what's happened in the transactions within the company. So again, we've showing that execution and we're continuing to hit that quarter over quarter and year over year growth. Our Q1 revenues this year were up over $5.5 million as compared to just $1.5 million of Q1 2022. And if you remember, the annual was up over 21 million. And, last year we were significantly below that at sub 1 million. So very excited for the company and the execution that we've really been able to achieve through the acquisition of Boston Solar, through the continued growth of our air quality solutions and BPA, and then as well as our investment into frontline power solutions that continue to close new deals, bring on new commercial clients. And overall, we're solving for that entire energy ecosystem. That's the beauty of what we're trying to do here is make ourselves, really the energy source that either a commercial business or a residential customer, that we serve. We're able to handle all of your energy needs, whether it's selling and buying from the utility and then supporting with our solar, EV charging and energy storage solutions on the commercial side, and on the residential solar side, working to install those systems that we have been through the Northeast. Historically, the Northeast Q1 is our slowest season at Boston Solar. So we expect to continue to see that growth over the year, Q2, Q3, Q4, as the backlog there continues to grow month over month and has reached a point where we're actively building out additional crews to help increase our install capacity. So we're excited for the organic growth and everything that's happening within Boston Solar as it continues to grow and maxes out our current facilities, which we're touching on the size of right now. We're evaluating additional options to expand the footprint, which will help us open up an additional market share in our addressable market within Massachusetts and the surrounding concentric states up there. So excited to see that growth happen, and got to give a big shout out and congratulations to the team as they've really pushed through to help execute on that. And grow that backlog on our installation capacity. We've brought on a new commercial operations, very experienced. We've had a great commercial pipeline, and it's a little bit of a unique side of the business because the interconnections are different. They take longer, so you can have a long tail on your pipeline there. So what we've decided to do is help ensure that we're driving successful installations, profitable commercial installations, and overall executing on the pipeline of contracts that we have on the commercial side. It's my belief that with this new individual, we'll be able to really tighten up that commercial side of the business and grow it, which will just, again, overall help grow Boston Solar as well as SinglePoint. Because of everything that we've been doing, the strength of Boston Solar, the clients that we've been working with at Frontline Power Solutions, and as well as selling our air purifications into schools at BPA Solutions, we've really built up, that experience. And with that the execution showcasing in the market, we've had higher quality acquisition targets come to us. We've talked about our pipeline quite often, and we're seeing that continue to grow as companies are looking for growth capital. There's founders that have been in the business for 10, 15 years that are looking for exits that have high quality businesses. So we're continuing to evaluate our next and future acquisitions. We're continuing to have those conversations and do due diligence on companies. And it's kind of slowed slightly because, not in terms of how many we have coming in, But in terms of timing to close these deals, as we've discussed in the past, we've lost out on some of these opportunities because we haven't been listed. So we've been ferociously trying to attack a successful listing. And in the interim, we're continuing to grow healthily at each subsidiary. But it's my opinion that once we're listed, we will see our acquisition pipeline start to close these deals. It's going to grow even more. And that's what's going to drive the exponential growth here at SinglePoint and ultimately, drive a growth in the market cap and a return for shareholders. So we're very excited with where we're at. We know we're executing foundationally on the business and on the plan, and we're continuing to push forward with our listing process. So that's the update I have for everybody this week. And Anna, I'm happy to answer any questions that anybody may have about that.
Great. Thank you, Wil. Yes. So when do you think you can do the the spinoffs to shareholders this year?
Yeah, so that's something we're working on. We'd like to see that as a post-listing process, as that way, as it happened last time, we were able to spin it off, and everybody that held a share in SinglePoint received a share in the 1606 company as a trading company now. We would like to do that again, and anybody that holds shares in SinglePoint will receive shares in the newly spun off company. But the benefit of waiting and ensuring that we're on NASDAQ is twofold. One, we can be able to list that company on a listed exchange through that spinoff, but also it would, in theory, come out as a trading company right away instead of having to go through the process of the kind of the lag time that some experienced with the first spinoff. So I think there's a lot of value there. I mean, I know there's a lot of value there. We've seen how strong BPA Solutions is with its $5 million grant in California, selling into Texas, selling into South Carolina, North Carolina. And we're just not seeing that the 2 + 2 = 4. I think if we spin that off, we'll be able to immediately recognize that value of that entity as a standalone that will help provide additional returns and opportunities for shareholders to now have holdings in another company as well. So how that would work is the same way. If you have a share in SinglePoint, you'll have a share in NewCo as well. So we're looking at doing that with 2 different companies and possibly 3. So we're working hard on that. But again, it's going to most likely come after listing.
Fantastic. With all the unfortunate news about school shootings, has BPA Solutions seen an increase in interest in the Life Shield?
Yes, they have. And that's always it's always a tough one to go after, because it's definitely an unfortunate situation that we're dealing with in a larger than anybody wants to here in the U.S. is trying to make sure that we have a safe place for our kids to go to school and a place that they should feel safe. We have experienced quite a few phone calls, and it seems that, unfortunately, when there is an event, we do get more calls that following week. But we've made the sale that we announced last week into a school in California that used their EANS funding. And actually, during that visit, our EVP of revenue was out there and stopped by another school there, and they actually made a small purchase right there on the spot. So it is a product that, we want our kids just to feel safe, and our teachers and every stakeholder that's in a school. And just the mental feeling of feeling safe allows somebody to focus more on what they're doing and enjoy that experience and feel comfortable where they're at. So it's not only a peace of mind, product that helps people, but it's actually a really great, protective product as well. So we're seeing sales there. It's driving conversations. It's actually helping drive more sales on the air quality side too, because these schools are looking at it as a whole package to improve building safety, not only physically, but also just from a health standpoint as well. So long answer to your question of yes, we have seen increased interest in that product and actually closed additional sales of that product.
Wonderful. That's good news. All right, Wil, do you have any closing remarks for our viewers today?
I just want to again show my appreciation for all the stakeholders of our clients and shareholders and everybody that has an affiliation to SinglePoint and any of our subsidiaries. And thanks again for having us on the show, Anna.
Wonderful. We appreciate this update, and we hope you come back soon with some more.
Wonderful. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks, Wil. Okay, everyone, stay with us. We have our last presenter coming up next. We'll be right back.